Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, damsels and dingbats, to another episode of Stranded Deep. This morning, I'm heading over to this other island. I need to collect up some logs and some rocks and some bindings, and basically anything and everything I can find, and haul it back to my home island because I'm getting ready to at some point start building my house. And as I've been hinting on and off all season, this is the biggest project house-wise I've undertaken in this game. And it's going to take a massive amount of resources. So I'm probably going to be gathering logs and rocks and clay for a while in-game before I even begin. I don't want to give away what my idea is. I don't even know if my idea is going to work. But I'm going to be making a lot of these resource runs. So, for a while, it's probably just going to be me doing what I've been doing. Clearing islands, searching shipwrecks. I'm going to enter that stage of the game now where I try to explore every island. And though each island is unique, I don't think it's going to be unique enough to make for interesting video content for you guys, watching me do the same thing over and over and over again. So, instead of trying to figure out what to yammer on about for the next 20 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and do what I normally do, but instead of editing it out, I will leave it so that you can see it, and I will speed it up, and I will yammer at you. I'll put some kind of narrative in editing after the fact, so that at least you can see that I am actually playing the game. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, folks, I promised you guys some narrative while we're fast-forwarding through the boring stuff, so I've looked up some random facts on the internet, and I figured I would share them with you, just to entertain you a little bit. At first, according to Quora.com, at minimum, 2 large ships a week are lost at sea. Now, most of these are rescued or retrieved before the ship sinks, but conservative figures for this website estimate that between 200 and 500 people are lost at sea annually. The story of Alexander Selkirk, the Scottish sailor who spent 4 years and 4 months as a castaway, was actually the inspiration behind Daniel Defoe's novel Robinson Crusoe, as well as Gulliver's Travels. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean basin on Earth, covering more than 155 million square kilometers. That's 60 million square miles. And it averages a depth of 4,000 meters, or 13,000 feet. The most remote place on Earth is in the South Pacific, which ironically I believe is where this game is based. It's a place called Point Nemo. It's roughly 1,000 equidistant miles away from the coasts of 3 neighboring islands, but it's still so remote that astronauts are often closer to any theoretical occupants than anyone on dry land. Just some random bits of information for you. Now, I had this idea. We're probably going to be having a lot of this dead space where I'm fast forwarding through stuff in the video to avoid repetition. And I got to thinking, what if we did a mini-series within the series about how to survive on a stranded island, and we compare some of the tips and techniques that are suggested in real life with what is actually going on in the game. So according to a website I found called survivenature.com, there are 8 basic steps that you want to focus on when trying to survive on a stranded island. or trying to survive while stranded on an island, rather. First of all, you want to find a source of drinking water. Second, you want to find or build a shelter. Third, build a fire. Fourth, create rescue signals. Fifth, find a source of food. Sixth, create tools for catching food. Seventh, fashion weapons for self-defense. And eighth, create a raft to leave the island. Now we're going to, in each episode that we have to take one of these pauses, I'm going to go ahead and continue recording and play the game in the background fast forward so that you guys can see my progress. But we're going to take a look at each one of these steps in this 8-step list and look at each one of them a little bit closer. We're going to look at details, different ways, different methods of accomplishing the task, things like that. So maybe we can put a little bit of education in with our entertainment here. So that's my idea going forward in the season. So that's a good reason for you guys to continue watching if you're interested in learning these things. I have no way of knowing in advance which episodes are going to have these little instructional bits, so I guess you're just stuck watching every one of these episodes now, aren't you? Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Let's get back to the game. Right, we are back. Last night, got the camp all set up, cleared the island. I did a little bit of lumbering, you know, hauling wood down from the hill and cutting it up and getting it into the boat. Got some rocks with the mining pick. Sorry, I forgot to mention that I made a couple of those, but I did. And we are now going to go, now that the sun's coming up, I'm going to go explore the wrecks, if there are any. I don't remember seeing a whole lot of wrecks this go round. But I'm going to explore some wrecks, and I'm going to be looking for some clay. It's the first time we've done actually actively hunting for clay. That's one of those things we're going to need a crap load of in the construction of our house and on that project. So I'm going to start making it a habit in my routine of running the island, looking for wrecks to also look for clay. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Use my boat as a marker to show, to remind myself how far I've been. Now clay is usually a little bit further out here in the water. It's not quite in the deep depths, but it's not in the shallows either. It's kind of in shark territory. And I don't know if there's a limit of 2 nodes. Like, I believe stone, there's a limit of 2 mining nodes on an island. At least that's the most I've ever found on an island. So I don't know if the clay is going to play by the same rules. But we will take a look and see what we can find. Every island should have some clay around it somewhere, to my experience. Now, there's also a shark out here somewhere. I haven't seen him yet, but I know he's here. That's why I brought the spears with me. It's because we do not have our spider shark for this island yet. So I figure if I'm out here cruising around in the water looking for clay, he's going to show up at some point to say hi. So I might as well be ready to say hi back. What do we got in here? Alright, that's a good box. I'll take that. That don't have a compass in it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gathering up as much lumber as I can. As much stone, clay, because at some point here pretty soon I am going to start working on my house. My priority is going to be, I want to get 3 or 4 more water stills. And I want to get a crap load of palm fronds, so that I can fuel those stills, because I want to start growing some crops And as soon as I have the ability to maintain the crops and myself with the water stills, we're going to go ahead and give the 10 days on the island without meat thing a shot. See how far we can get. Worst case comes to worst, we don't do it. We can't do it because we're not, we're not putting out enough food. Then we can just create some more farms, adjust, and try that again later. It's not like you only get one shot at that. What did I just see? Nothing. I'm not seeing any clay or any sharks yet. Or any wrecks for that fact. It's just kind of a dead island when it comes to that stuff. It's kind of a tiny little island too. I thought I read somewhere that you can find clay around the islands like this. A couple seasons ago when I made the mansion out of clay, this is where I found it, kind of out in the shark waters. But I'm not even seeing a shark, so... Oh, never mind. I spoke a little bit too soon. Hey, big fella. You and me? You and me. I'm going to be right up here, though. Because I don't... You guys hurt when you bite me, and I don't have any bandages. I can make some, I guess, but I don't want to. Where'd you go? The one shot and you just leave? Are you smarter than the average bear, boo-boo? No, I guess not. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big old Tigger shark. Alright, Tigger, I'm going to move you to shore. I'm not going to worry about turning you into Spider Shark just yet, because I've only got so much daylight. And I'm on my wreck salvage clay hunt right now. And I don't want to lose all my daylight. You guys have been being annoying, trying to get you to stand up. Especially you, tiger sharks, you big fat bastards. Oh, shut up, you stupid crab. So I'm going to come back out here and see about finding us some clay. Now that our shark has been tended to, we should be able to do so unmolested. We still have to watch out for these bastards right here and those bastards right there. But we shouldn't have to worry about getting eaten by anything at the moment. I'm not seeing any clay. Did they change what it looks like? We saw some clay just the other day, didn't we? Why am I not finding any clay? Okay, okay, chill out. I know, you need air. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why I've been getting so forgetful lately. I mean, I've had memory problems most of my adult life, but once I turned 40, it's like everything turned to mush in my head. I got an email back from the support group on why my permadeath wasn't working, and they said that they've been having permadeath is active, like it is functioning, but they've been having some problems. My version of Stranded Deep has been on this computer for a while, and I've been doing the updates. Every time they come out, there's an update. But I guess since my game's been on the system for so long, they suggested completely uninstalling the game from Steam and reinstalling it, and that would, I guess, something was glitching. So I did that, and they assured me that permadeath will now work. Now I'm so far into the season now, I'm not about to start over just to play with permadeath. But now that I know it works, maybe next season we can do permadeath on hard mode and You know, that gives us more content. So I'm not too upset about it. I wish I could have done that for you guys this season. But at the same time, I've set myself enough tasks at the moment. So I think I'll be good waiting. Come on, stay up long enough to get some air, dummy. Alright. So yeah, apparently anytime there's a problem, if your game is updating, but it still seems broken, according to them, 90% of the time you can fix it just by uninstalling it and reinstalling it. So now I know. And now I know there's actually a wreck out here. All of my clay is going to sink down into this coral, and I'm never going to see it again. Right? That's the way it's going to be. E to pick up. You're going to make me sort through all this pink shit for my clay. Whoa, that got unpinked real quick. Alright, chill out. So that's, I think this is the third clay node we've hit out here, right? I dare say I haven't been paying attention. Oh shit. Oh shit. And there's 2 sharks on this island, apparently. Okay. Shit. Shit. Alright. Okay. Well, let's get up here. Oh shit, there's another box. Alright, let's put some of my stuff in that box. Is there any room in this box to put stuff? Yes. So now, I'll just remember to come back for those. I got another shark to go kill. This one I'll eat. This is the first time in a long time that I've seen 2 sharks on one island. I'd actually come to the conclusion that it wasn't possible anymore. And there's some more clay. We should probably try to grab this while we're here, or we'll lose it and never be able to find it again. So that's 4 clay nodes. This is like a double island. Half the shit on the island, twice the shit off the island type thing, huh? I'm not complaining. I is not complaining. I will complain if you don't give me all this clay that I'm drowning trying to get. Go away, snake. Clay. Alright, spears. Where did that hammerhead go? That hammerhead, I cannot pretend like it didn't exist. Because the tiger sharks seem to be a little more mellow, but if I ignore that hammerhead, he will come back and get me when I'm not paying attention. Those hammerheads are evil. Evil. Doesn't look like there's any loot on this boat anyway, so let's go make sure that that is in fact the case and that I'm not just being... I'm not seeing anything. Oh, hold on. Oh, you suck, dude. Give me that. Alright, now let me back out. I don't know where that hammerhead went. I don't like the fact that I don't see it. I've got 8 spears left. That should be enough as long as I don't miss. Alright, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot on the boat. But my hammerhead's disappeared. And as much as I'd like to just let him go, do his own thing, I know that's a decision I will regret. But, on the other hand, I don't really need to kill him. I've already got a spider shark. mean, granted, I could probably eat him, but there's lots of other things I could eat. I don't need to be all poachery about it. All these sticks taking up my freaking inventory, and I can't pick up anything else. Watch, every one of those hits that tiger shirt or that hammerhead. That would be some funny shit. Funny shit. Alright, so let's go drop all this crap off at the boat. I'm gonna wish I had those spears later when I go back out to see if there's any more clay. But I don't have to do that either. Come on, big version of my hat. Let's go. Drop you off there. Drop this off here. Here. And I got lots of clay. Like, I actually did pretty good. I'll be able to make that clay flask, get that clay flask achievement with all this clay. Fortunately, I don't have anywhere to freaking put it all. Guess I'm just gonna have to carry it on me. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, I knew I was gonna need those stupid sticks. How am I supposed to make a spider shark without spears? I mean, come on. I should have been thinking. I've angered the spider shark gods with my stupidity. Alright, I don't need the pick right now. I'm gonna go put the pick up. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this. Go get me some sticks. I have to make my spider shark. It's kind of obligatory now. Obligatory? I'm obliged to do so. Here's 4. Excuse me. Alright, spider shark. Let's do this. Work with me or I'll make you an upside down spider shark. Your brothers and sisters in the past have been rather uncooperative with me. This is a thing of honor we do here. That wasn't a very good. So, yeah, like that. Okay. That. Put the front legs and the back legs with spider shark in at an angle. It tends to be it tends to be more stable, less unstable. I is good at the words. So we'll put in the spider shark legs at angles instead of straight up and down, and in theory, it'll stand up a little bit better. I think I hit a nerve every time in that area, because as soon as I hit them in that area with the spear, they get all floppity. Right here. Floppy, 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 floppy. I only need to put one more spear in you and we can stand you up. Or freaking fling you across the island. Listen here. You're not leaving. You're coming over here with me. We're gonna stand you up next to camp. By the time I'm done playing this game, every island will have a spider shark. There. Stand up. Yeah, see, you put the legs in at angles like that, they stand up a lot easier. Okay, so I'm just going to have to remember that for future reference. Alright, so we are gold here. We got our stats filled up. We got our boat filled up. We need to head back to base camp, drop all this crap off, and we'll see about getting us an achievement or two. Unfortunately, we are very close to being out of time this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Next time we get together, I will be back at base camp, and hopefully the storm will have passed, and we'll carry on from there. So until then, I've been your host, DM Renevion, saying stay safe, have fun, I'm out.